friends and family of the internet. So I'm 25 minutes from home. Thank you, God. That was such a long night. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you guys. It was a very, very long night, but Alaska Airlines is nice, and I'm just thankful to be back where I belong, on my way to go get my husband. If you don't know who I am, my name is Samantha. Welcome to Starkey Farmstead. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my husband was diagnosed with an aneurysm yesterday, and I was in Seattle moving our daughter and getting her through a stomach procedure when my husband just got ill. And we realized after CAT scans and x-rays that there was an aneurysm. So I did what any God-fearing woman or decent human would do. I took care of one, got her settled, got myself to the airport, and I flew all night. So I'm almost home, but I wanted to tell you guys, I'm super excited about seeing what the Supreme Court's doing right now. Folks, we need to pay attention to this, okay? And the reason I'm saying that is I was reading this morning. A lot of us at first was a little confused because, like, look, the federal government's job, the judicial system's job, is to check and balance. That's how our Constitution works. I did a video on that like 6-7 months ago when Trump first got into office, that it's not abnormal for the opposing party to file lawsuit after lawsuit to rein in what they think is a dangerous ideology. You know, Republicans, conservatives, and libertarians did that to Joe Biden repeatedly. However, we did not do it the way they're doing it right now. They are weaponizing the judicial system. Now, if you've watched me for any amount of time, you know that yesterday I brought up the fact that the upcoming No Kings protest, those people will have Zooms and seminars leading up to the No Kings protest in July and August. What they're going to be doing is training their protesters on how to go out and evangelize. In other words, how to go out and find a disciple and create a new disciple, raise them up in the way that they should go, and send them out to create new disciples, okay? They are encouraging their people to join jury duty and then find the person not guilty. They're encouraging them to spy on their bosses in Congress, in Senate, state, and local politics, and then sabotage those people. They're encouraging their employees that work for the U.S. Postal Service or the United States military, or even, say, the U.S. Forestry Department, not to do their jobs, to basically do them very slowly, to do them inefficiently, to boycott en masse. Folks, that, all of what I just said, I believe it's treason, but what's worse is how damaging and destructive it could be. Because a country like America only survives because we have law and order. We have to believe in the concept that if someone does you wrong, they're going to go to court, the evidence is going to be produced, and you, the righteous and harmed person, will have an avenue to seek retribution, okay? Or restitution. What these insane lunatics, these socialist commies are trying to do is to destroy that fundamental truth, honesty that America was known for. They're flooding our country with people who have fake driver's license, fake CDLs, fake nursing degrees, so that you can't trust any of the institutions that this 249-year-old country has built. It's bad. It's really bad. But what I noticed about some of the rulings that the Supreme Court recently made, they are reining in the judicial branch. They're like, hold up. Never in history have judges done such broad, sweeping, entire country statements. So let me give you an example. They had some illegal, undocumented pregnant women suing the government because, oh my God, what do you mean my baby's not going to be a U.S. citizen? Okay. Well, the judge that heard that decided he was going to put an injunction stopping the executive order saying that birthright citizenship stops with Trump. He said, well, I'm just going to take it upon me to include the entire country in my ruling so that all these undocumented illegal women that are pregnant won't move with their kids to this state, causing us grief. Supreme Court said you can't do that. You can't include people who have not filed court cases. You can't include these people in a broad statement decision and sent it back to them, said rewrite this. It's not going to stand as it is. We're going to end up fighting this for several years. So here's what we have to do, folks. We have to organize. Why? We need a strong conservative as president the next go round. We need somebody that's going to continue what Trump is trying to do, which is rid our country of millions of illegal aliens and then stop their children from becoming citizens. Because this is what you have to understand. What do you need to be to become president? You have to be born a United States citizen and live in the country 15 years. You can have these kids taken over to China, Russia, trained up, brought back as U.S. citizens and run them for president. Yeah. Right now, you've got too many people in this country that have nothing alike. They're not going to celebrate July 4th because they're not here for freedom. They're here for economic terrorism. So I hope you guys are really understanding that. Thank you to all of you that prayed for Stephen and I yesterday, for the ones that you rode in our boat. God bless you. God bless you, because I don't know when he's going to go back to work. So if you would like to support us, we're not asking you to do that for free. We're going to give you something in return. We're going to give you a newsletter monthly, and we're going to invite you to Zooms with me and Leslie, the newsletter editor, and some other people. We're going to help educate you. So we're not asking you to do anything for free. We're asking you to row in the boat with us. I love you guys so much. I'm 15 minutes from home. It's time for me to go.